this was a great part of my life. Like I really got to know, like I got a lot of knowledge.
It's a moment in time.
Yeah, it's good on you. Like a lot of people are afraid. That was the biggest thing for, um, not me, but I feel like that's the biggest thing for a lot of people, right? Like just the humility of not being able to, like display themselves to the world
It's
in a
it's
way.
tough, man. It's like I said, I always harken back to the idea of I really do believe it's the environment you're raised, right? And you and I are both from, Toronto, Vaughan. And again, it's not to comment, judge anyone, but the reality is that we don't have a lot of those people. And if we do, they're hiding because I don't see
Yeah,
it. I don't see people like, doing, I know a lot of friends or people that I've crossed paths with that, told me, oh, I want to get into comedy or I want to be an actor. And it's like, where's your stuff? Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying drop your trade job, but just do something on the side, give it a
yeah,
shot, especially in an age of digital, like social media.
yeah,
But
exactly.
but again, it's the reality, right? Like this is the environment. And this is what I mean by when I made my trip to California, it was an eye opener. And like what you were saying is, just accepting that you are different and it's okay to be different. And, when I was growing up, like high school, elementary, I always felt I was different. I'm not saying I'm special and like, I'm extremely talented. I meant like I was different in that my mind wasn't thinking about sports. I wasn't thinking about what
Yeah,
all these guys were thinking about, when they were talking about the Leafs game the next day. I couldn't care less. And I still can't care less. I was always thinking about like the movie I watched or, what the critic had to say about this film and, how I was going to make this dream happen. I was always thinking about storytelling. So I think it's taken a lot of years. I'm still battling with that because, again, like you were saying before, whether it's an advisor or a friend, a parent, there's
yeah,
always going to be comments. There's always going to be judgment, especially what you're going into, what you're
yeah,
pursuing. I can see a lot of people, having their own kind of way, especially because you made that transition from architecture. It's
yeah,
not like you were going, something like English studies. But I commend you, and I think it's really ballsy of you because
yeah.
at the same, like you
Thanks,
are
bro.
self-aware. Yeah, you're self-aware, man, and that's so important. And you're so self-aware at such a
Yeah,
young age. So many people, like whether they get caught up in the wrong relationship, whether they get caught up in the wrong job. I feel like I always tell people, yeah, that person might have this or that person might have that, but give it just 10 years, give it 20 years. Talk to me in that time because I always reference like parents, and you probably have your examples of your parents,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know, they talk to you a certain way and they say, hey, you better do this by 20 because back in my day, I remember, I regret this. Or even your grandparents, your nonni, right? We're Italian.
yeah, yeah.
Talk to them, man, the amount
Same
of
thing.
regrets. And when you hear it, right, you start to understand like that's that why they say like give it 10 years, like see what happens because you know, do you really want to do that? Is that really making you happy? Yeah, it's fun right now. Like people on social media, right? Like posting like their life and how they are and whatever. Yeah, post the things that are genuine to you, but the ones that are not, they'll get exposed. They'll get
Yeah,
exposed in 10 years because you can't keep it up forever. And Instagram won't last forever. There's going to be another social media app that'll take over that won't
yeah.
allow you maybe to do to show your life a certain way.